Now, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for watching this video, and please welcome to my another political episode for today. But if you are currently watching yet you haven't subscribed, I'm just requesting you to please subscribe to my channel and give this video a like, because if you do so, YouTube will automatically recommend this video to reach out to others so that we can grow together on this platform. To my returning subscribers, to my loyal viewers and supporters, I really want to appreciate you for your continued support. Without that support, without your participation on this channel, this platform cannot be where it is currently. That is why I really don't take your entire support for granted. I really appreciate you so much. You can also press the notification bell down below so that you may be able to automatically receive the notifications from YouTube immediately I post a video on this channel. So having said that, now let us go straight into our critical analysis into the deeper details of this video. And there's me leader, Right Honorable Raila Odinga, has been using a group of political activists calling themselves the Linda Ugatuzi. So this Linda Ugatuzi group of activists recently wrote a letter to the International Criminal Court, The Hague, or rather the ICC. And according to the details of that letter, they were actually accusing three topmost leaders here in Kenya. First of all, the President of the Republic of Kenya, His Excellency Dr. William Ruto, the Interior CS by the name Professor Kindiki, and also the Inspector of Police, Inspector General of Police, Mr. Japhet Koome himself, of genocide or crime against humanity. But just a reminder, even before we go further, that the chief prosecutor or the current chief prosecutor of the International Criminal Court is well known as Karim Khan. Karim Khan was once the lawyer of President William Ruto when Ruto had his case at the ICC. That is just a reminder. But as per the details also of that letter wrote by the Linda Ugatuzi group of activists, they are urging the ICC to investigate or to conduct a probe against three major issues. First of all, killings or the police killings of innocent civilians. And in that letter they gave out the details of the recent clash between the Luos and the Kalenjins in Sondu area, whereby several people were injured, several people were killed. And also they outlined the details of police brutality recently during the demonstrations or the mass actions in Kisumu County. We all saw that video. Secondly, ladies and gentlemen, they are talking about the destructions of properties. They are requesting the ICC to conduct a probe because the destruction of properties that were recently witnessed during the demonstrations across the country, according to this Linda Ugatuzi group, it was being organized by the government. And thirdly, or finally, they are requesting the International Criminal Court to conduct a probe against coordinating, organizing groups of incidences by police so that they can quell on the riots during the recent demonstrations. So those are the three things that the Linda Ugatuzi requested the International Criminal Court to investigate about. But according to the sources, is that the International Criminal Court actually rejected that letter. I'm going to give you four major reasons as to why the International Criminal Court actually rejected to approve that letter by the Linda Ugatuzi. So according to the Office of the Prosecutor, or the OTP, confirmed that they actually received that letter, but it was denied to extend or to approve the details of that letter. First of all, the letter failed to achieve, or those accusations failed to meet the threshold as per the International Criminal Court, they have their own thresholds on how they look at the cases. These cases must be very, very serious. And the reason as to why they rejected to approve that letter, they're telling us that that letter cannot be approved for pre-trial because of, it is because of the confidential Article 15 of the Rome Statute. So they didn't give us the major reason as to why they disapproved that letter for pre-trial. But it's basically because of the confidential details of Article 15 that guides the confidentiality of any case brought to the International Criminal Court. It's actually Article 15 of the Rome Statute. Secondly, ladies and gentlemen, they are talking about the national courts. When they talk about the national courts, they basically mean the court of Kenya as a nation. What they're saying is that they can't replace a national court. Basically, all these accusations made by the Linda Ukatuzi group of activists, they would have taken that or all those cases to the national court here in Kenya, any court, so that they can give their own ruling. So that if now the court has rejected to proceed with investigations or to conduct the case, or is unwilling or unable to try that case, now they can extend to the International Criminal Court. So basically, the International Criminal Court cannot go ahead and conduct a trial on any case which has not been brought to the National Court, and the National Court is unwilling to proceed with a trial. And thirdly, ladies and gentlemen, what the International Criminal Court is talking about here is that there is no grave offenses. When the International Criminal Court talks about the grave offenses, they basically talk about the genocide, crime against humanity. They're talking about the ethnic or the racial or the religious, killings and attacks, But in this letter, they're talking about the destruction of properties. Whatever they're talking about, the crime against humanity, that is not well put, because it is all about the police engaging with the riots or the demonstrators. There's no sufficient proof to extend to that limit of saying that it is actually genocide or crime against humanity, because there's no ethnic, racial, religious attacks. There's no genocide, there's no crime against humanity in that letter. That is why this is approved to proceed to the pre-trial. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, there is a matter pending at the International Criminal Court concerning the issues pertaining Kenya. I want you to realize that Raila Odinga recently, also just a few months ago, I remember it was on April, whereby he used his lawyer by the name Paul Mwangi to write a letter at the International Criminal Court demanding a probe on several issues of the police brutality. And the ICC also confirmed all these issues. But also they had outlined on the attempts of to solve these matters if it had been reached. That is why it is disapproving this recent letter, because already the matters had been brought to the ICC concerning Kenya, and it is still under or they're trying to confirm, under confirmation actually. So basically, those are the kind of the reasons as to why the International Criminal Court actually disapproved this letter wrote by the Linda Ukatuzi. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. That was my analysis for today. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Until next time, my name is Jason. Bye bye.